Roofing contractors, I want to cover today the formula for optimum visibility. And I'm going to start with a question. If visibility is the essential ingredient for your roofer marketing, what are the rest of the ingredients? Let's say that you knew me as a champion baker. I had been traveling the country baking chocolate cakes and winning prizes everywhere I went. And that was what brought us together. Let's say that that's how you came to know me. And I said to you, I won this world contest, was awarded the best chocolate cake in the world. You'd probably think you couldn't possibly duplicate my feat. But I do believe that if I gave you all of the ingredients, and not only just what they were, but I told you the exact quantities of them, and I showed you the pan I used, and I gave you the oven. I showed you the oven that I was using and the temperature that I set it at, we'd have ourselves a contest, because I know roofing contractors to be some pretty smart folks. And they would be able to model what I'm doing and bake a pretty darn fine chocolate cake. But we started with a question. We got a little off track. If visibility is the flour in your cake, would a cake be any good if I made it only with flour? Probably not. Don't you need some sweetener of some kind? I mean, from outright sugar to applesauce. I've seen people sweeten things with all kinds of stuff. How about some chocolate? Would you need some of that? I think you'd say, yes, you need all of that. Well, your online marketing recipe is similar. Yes, you need visibility, but you need so much more. You need so much more. Let's start with this. Who are you trying to reach? Is every prospect in your city a great prospect for you? Would all of the people in this left-hand scene over here be considered equally excellent as prospects for your business? Or would the targeted, focused guy here to the right be much more likely to be your exact prospect? You see, every city, every homeowner in your city is not a great prospect for you. And what we want to do is add targeting to the recipe. We want to add that because it's critical that we're targeting our exact prospect. So let me give you an example of this. One client I'm working with did a little targeting. He did very, very little of this. And as a result of things, he just worked with whoever called and whoever showed up. Well, one day we were talking, and he commented that 1/3 of his roof replacement jobs were metal, but he prefers to do shingle jobs. Is that a result of his targeting? I think it certainly is, because in the content that he's got on his website, there are pictures of them doing metal roofs. There are pictures of homes with metal roofs. Pictures of materials show stacked up metal panels. And that tends to communicate to the prospect that he prefers to do metal roofs. And we can customize and tweak that a little bit. So how far can you take this targeting? How far can you go with it? Well, I'll suggest to you that you can go really far. You could target your perfect prospect, your perfect buyer, with the content that you use, the pictures that you show, the customer reviews that you have. And you can go even further. You could target right down to the type of homes or the size of the homes. the certain kinds of neighborhoods. Certain industries that work in an area dictate who lives in the area. Income ranges you might have as one of the focuses of your targeting, or even the type of roofs that people use there. You could go pretty close to infinity with your targeting if you want to. Now, to remember, the wide road is to take any and all inquiries for your services and treat them all the same. And that's how a guy that wants to do much more asphalt shingle roofs is doing so many metal jobs, because he's taking all the inquiries and treating them the same. That generally doesn't work long term. The few who enter through the narrow gate, they're focused on selling to their ideal and perfect prospect. And you can do that too. So when your visibility is limited to those who fit your profile, you're going to see exciting gains in your revenues and your profits, and you're going to see the amount of time and focus that goes into other areas of your business falling away. It's all about targeting. And I hope this has been helpful to you. My name is Scott Dennison. I'll see you again soon.